part of this MICE, Sri Lanka MICE promotion roadshow press conference. I actually wanted to brief you on the role that Sri Lanka Deputy High Commission is playing. We are actually based in Chennai, but we are covering all 5 states of South India. As we know, we revived in terms of tourist arrivals. Sri Lanka, we now actually back in track after COVID pandemic and the economic crisis as well. So last year we received 2.5 million tourists for whole year. But this year we have covered 1.5 million just during the first quarter of the year. So we have done well, and as Sri Lanka Deputy High Commission, we just support for the MICE travelers from India. As we all know, we have very good, India has very good corporate sector grooming and booming. So we want to bridge that, that potential with our potential in hosting MICE conferences and MICE events in Sri Lanka. We have good infrastructure developed over the time, but recently we have done so well in developing our infrastructure and digital platforms and accommodation, luxury hotels. We have in all the cities apart from Colombo. So we just wanted to promote that in terms of developing and strengthening our bilateral relations with India. Actually, we have so much potential, and as a region also we have so much potential. We know Southeast Asian countries have done so well in MICE tourism, but we have not up to that level so far. But we want to tap and chip into that that portfolio. So we are in our Deputy High Commission, whenever the corporate sector meet us, we just want them to have very good relationship with Sri Lanka. We are introducing them verified partners in Sri Lanka, verified DMCs, and with the support of Convention Bureau, and we are getting very good support from them. So in that way, we are actually doing a good job with the corporate sector, and the destination weddings are very popular in Sri Lanka nowadays. And here, Indian weddings are, we all know that's that kind of a massive thing here. So now there's a tendency that they are going beyond India. They are looking for destinations like Sri Lanka. So we have lush greenery, so gold beaches, and in natural phenomena, we are, I think, out of other South Asian country, we are the best. So we have to, we have so much to offer. So other thing I wanted to emphasize is apart from MICE Convention Bureau, we are doing a great job with Sri Lanka tourism promotion as well. In South India, as you all know, very popular epic Ramayana. That is a very popular thing in South India. So we are promoting the Ramayana trail in Sri Lanka also. We have like thematically curated this tourism circuit all over, I think, covering many parts of Sri Lanka, from Chilau to Trincomalee to Nuwara Ella, everywhere. So we are promoting that as well. It's going so well with Indian tourists, and we resonate that thing with South Indians actually. So with that, you can have your event in Sri Lanka with the cultural twists. So in that way, you can benefit from both aspects. Like your conference will be very successful. In the meantime, you can have a very leisure time and adventurous events in Sri Lanka. So my request is to just visit Sri Lanka for your next conference or event or any function. So Mr. Dheera Hettiarachchi and Ms. Malkanthi and the team from Convention Bureau will help you, and we are bridging them with them. And thank you very much for your presence here. It's an honor. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, ma'am.
Namaste, everyone. Mainly, and good evening. Mainly, this MICE Tourism Road Show is organized by Sri Lanka Convention Bureau, is to forecast the willingness and the support from Sri Lanka Convention Bureau can provide to the markets as well. So, as you know, the Indian tourists, they represent one of the bigger component of Sri Lanka tourist arrivals. Nearly 1.1 million tourist arrivals we reached up to last June, so from India. So we consider that's kind of a huge and bigger market to Sri Lanka. So connecting with the MICE tourism meeting as well. So these two events would be showcasing the connectivity in India and Sri Lanka in terms of MICE tourism. We urge all the sectors, media, as well as there will be a kind of a B2B session as well, a business session. We can forecast the future and how we can bring more conferences, events to Sri Lanka from India. It will be a win-win situation for both countries, and we are partnered with the Indian the Deputy High Commission Office, Chennai, and also Sri Lankan Airlines together in this particular journey. And we urge all of you to bring this message to the world and especially Indian community. Those they are really willing to join the Sri Lankan, the MICE sector. So there are a huge number of the potential companies, the corporate sector. They really need to have some sort of the MICE tourism promotion and MICE tourism connectivity in Sri Lanka.
So how is the response from Indian tourists?
It is really good. Actually, when we consider, as I mentioned, about nearly 1.1 million tourists reached up to last June. So it's a very good market. We reached highest tourist arrivals in somewhere 2018. So it was 2.3 million tourists. And this year we have a good target, about 3 million tourists to the country, and expecting $5 billion to the country. As you know, after the tourism policy we have been developed, and that is with the present government, with the minister and the deputy minister's blessings. So we are running that particular, we are on the correct track to develop the Sri Lanka tourism.
So any special packages on this roadshow?
Yeah, of course. So we are connected with today nearly around 22 the leading MICE planners and the DMZs, travel companies as well. So this B2B session, the Indian travel agents and the Sri Lankan the suppliers can join together and think about how we can shape up the future in terms of MICE tourism. The special packages will be offering by the private sector. So we are doing here the facilitation role to link the two countries in terms of MICE tourism. So our ultimate objective is to promote Sri Lanka as a MICE destination.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.